This is the shit that I get excited about anymore. And it's new shit that I get to use in the gym. New gym equipment or accessories. So I got me some Gym Reapers. Um, I, I've actually had a lot of people suggest me use these because one, um, I will you will hear a little bit of complaining from me sometimes whenever I struggle to get my wrist straps around whatever I'm trying to get them around. And then I also got, well, you know what? We'll save those for tomorrow. I got something um for my knee for leg day, kind of like a compression deal. Um, Theoretically, the compression on my knee should help with the pain and everything whenever I'm hack squatting or Smith machine squatting. We'll see if it works. I mean, and yes, I have knee sleeves and knee wraps, but those can help me lift more weight, especially knee wraps. So although yes, there's compression that'll help my knee pain a little bit, it also helps me lift more weight, and I don't want to do that because the more weight I'm lifting, even though that compression is kind of masking the pain and kind of holding it back, if you will, but it's also those wraps act like a spring, and then therefore I can lift more weight, and I don't want to lift more weight when I'm squatting, at least when my knees bother me like this. So instead of using those, I got me. Well, I'll save for tomorrow, like I said. Then I also got. Where the fuck did I put them? Right here. Now I don't know if I will need these today, but I finally remembered to buy some resistance bands because whenever I put a 25, or dare I even say another 45 on each side here, especially on this left side, it after so many reps, it kind of wiggles its way off, and then it'll fall off. So I use these resistance bands to kind of act as a little makeshift, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. It keeps the place together and from coming off. But I haven't even tried these yet, so I need to get these on. That's gonna be a oh man, okay. Yeah, I need to get these on, and I'll do one more little. Because I'd imagine I can throw. I should be able to throw at least a 25 on here. Um. So yeah, let me throw these on. I'll see if I even like them. I hope I do, because out of everything I just mentioned today, out of everything I just bought, these were the most expensive. So, pretty cool. Pretty cool if you ask me. Let me get the other one on. Like I said, see if I even like the motherfuckers. I might not. Man, it's kind of tough to say, really. It really is. Until I actually do a couple sets, I don't think I'll really be able to give you a clear answer if I like these more. I do like the time saved, and this is just me being a little baby, I guess, but it's not even like I'm saving that much time, you know, as opposed to using my wrist straps, and having to wrap them around and everything. But sometimes it can kind of take you out of the mood, when you're sitting there trying to wrap them around there, and then maybe it gets a little hung up and you're fighting with it. It kind of I don't know, kind of throw you off a little bit, and get you out of the mood. Like I said, these it's kind of nice just hooking them on there and just going. But it just felt like I don't know, I don't know. Let me throw a 25 on. Fuck it, I'll do a set. And yes, I will be needing these resistance bands. I don't know exactly which ones. All right, now I think I'm ready. So hopefully I even like these, or else I wasted $30. Yeah, I don't, man, I hate to say it. I actually think I might like my wrist straps better. I mean, yes, these are a little more, I mean, it's a little quicker. I don't even think I'd say it's more convenient. I mean, I guess it is if it's quicker. But hmm, you know what? Let me just kind of compare. I will rest another minute or two, and I'll go again and see. But I really do think I like the straps better. But on the bright side, if I end up not liking these Gym Reapers, I'll have a backup in case my straps break. Which one is it? One of these. There's a tear starting to. Oh, it's right here. It's starting to tear a little bit. So, I guess I could just buy another pair of straps and have those as backups. But I got the Gym Reapers. That'd be a nice little backup in case these break unexpectedly one day on my training. And it'd be nice for, like I said, a little backup. But um, what was I gonna say? Shit. Oh, I don't even remember if I said this or not. But on the bright side, the the bands held up pretty good and made it a lot better. I don't have to worry about this side fall. I mean, either side falling off, but especially this left side. So that was nice, and it's definitely worth taking the extra. I don't know what 30 seconds or so, maybe almost a minute that it took to get to get both bands on. It's worth it in my opinion. If I can make a set better, more effective, with whatever I'm trying to accomplish, whether it's building muscle, getting stronger, whatever, you know, if I can make it a little better, a little smoother, a little just more effective, and it takes me an extra minute or two to do that, I'm gonna do it. It's totally worth it in my book. But yeah, let's compare and contrast here. Let's see if I think I'm gonna like these better. It's just because I've been using them for years, but let's see. Okay, I think I already figured out what it is. With these straps, when I wrap them around the handle, just imagine there's a handle here, okay? When I wrap them around the handle and I roll that up to my hand, I can, hang on now, I can tighten this however I want, however much I want, to have it almost right up against my hand. So it's tight and I can just get full. I just feel stronger, and more secure. With these, um, maybe I just didn't get them tight enough, but with these, with each rep that I pulled, the strap part, so this part right here, this part was was pulling down. Oh, let me kind of try to show you. Was pulling down further and further, almost pulling it further away from my, like I said, having it tight like this. It was pulling it further away and putting all that pressure in my fingertips. So instead of having a semblance of a closed hand with this tight right in my palm, it pulled away, opened my hand up more, and I was pulling almost with my hand open in a way. Now the hooks were holding on, and I guess they were doing their job. Um, but it just felt just awkward. It felt awkward. Maybe whenever, I don't know, man. I don't want to keep flip flopping back and forth, but I'll do one more. That was already two sets. I'll do one more heavy, and then I'll do. I might camp out here. I might do a couple back down sets, not drop sets, a couple back down sets. So I'll go down to like maybe 4 plates with a little bit quicker rest period. So I won't rest as long between sets. And like I said, just go lighter and focus a little more on control, contraction, time on attention. After I do one more like this, but I was gonna say on the back down sets, maybe I'll go back to the Gym Reaper, just try to get comfortable with it, try to figure out that little sweet spot for me. And then maybe I can keep using them. But for this heavy stuff, I'm gonna use the straps one more time. So yeah, that's the plan. So 3 more total here. I'm starting to wonder if I went a little too heavy here. For some reason, I was thinking 5.5 plates is normally what I do when I go bilateral, using both arms at the same time. But I think 5.5. Sometimes I'll go up to 6 if I'm feeling strong. But I think 5.5 plates is what I do when I'm going unilaterally. Just doing one arm at a time. Which not for everything, but for this right here on this plate loaded row, I feel stronger going one arm at a time. You know what I mean? I can really brace and put all my power. Now again, that doesn't work for everything. Like a unilateral leg curl, definitely cannot lift as much. But for whatever reason, I can lift a little more here going one arm. But I think I kind of messed up there because that felt. I mean, I did it. The last 4 or 5 reps were starting to get pretty wonky. I mean, my back's feeling it, so that's the most important thing. I did something right, I guess. But I was definitely cheating on the latter half of that set, really on all three sets. I'm gonna get on to 4 plates. Like I said, I'll try to get acclimated to these Gym Reapers, and I'll use those since it's gonna be a little lighter. And hopefully I didn't completely waste my money on them. Okay, that was better. That was better. Now that could have just been the fact that I lowered the weight and I could just focus more on feeling it in my back. But even I don't know what it was, but it did feel better. Like I said, it might just take me a little bit of time to get used to them. I'm not gonna quit after just trying it with a couple sets. I'll keep trying them, and if in a couple weeks I still don't like them, then maybe that's my sign. But I'm gonna do one more. I'll probably throw in a drop set. Honestly, I probably will. Let me go all the way down to 2 plates. We'll see. Okay, that's it for plate loaded rows. I got really good there toward the end. That was the last 2 or 3 sets. Whew. Keep biceps relatively simple and straightforward this week. Not that I really overcomplicated them recently, but I think it's been 3 weeks straight that I have done free weight preacher curls, either unilateral dumbbells or with a barbell, and that is something I'm not really wasn't really planning on doing. It just kind of happened. Um, so yeah, we're gonna keep it to the machine today. I'll probably just do 3 sets and a drop set today. Normally I'll do like 4, maybe even 5. I think it's just gonna be 3 sets with a drop set, and then we'll move on and focus on back again. For anyone who doesn't know, my biceps and my triceps are not a point of emphasis right now. I'm trying to do just enough to keep them where they're at, not lose any ground. But I'm not really trying to gain anything more. I'm trying to get other areas And I'm trying to build other areas up to kind of catch up, which they are. It's working. My chest has grown. My shoulders are almost to that point too, where I don't even really want to try to get them to grow. My legs, they're getting better too. Not quite like my shoulders, but my legs and chest have definitely improved. My back has improved, but that's my back is the one area that I think needs the most. Maybe a close second would be my legs. Um, but anyways, yeah, let's do 3 sets here. Throw in a little drop set, and then like I said, we'll focus on what I really need to focus on, which is some more back. All right, believe it or not, that was actually pretty light. 1 rep short of 20, I think. So I'm gonna max this machine out. Add the extra 15 pounds. Hopefully, that brings me around. I'm thinking probably around 12, give or take, for a couple more. Oh shit. Oh man. Holy shit. My biceps are wanting to give out. You know what? Let's do another one. I don't like that. Hopefully my biceps can hold up a little lighter weight. That has not happened in a long time. Okay, let me do one more exercise. Only only a couple sets. I'm not even gonna do three. Just do two sets, maybe a drop set, and I'm done. But yeah, I know what I go. This might be a record. What I go like 5 sets without even saying anything, at least on camera. Um, that doesn't happen often. But you ever just, I don't know, man. I got in a really good headspace, got locked in, and I was just ready to fucking, you know what I mean? Just fucking get after it, tear it up on the sets. So I didn't even want to talk. I just wanted to almost, metaphorically kind of just put my head down and lock in and do them, and I felt good. So I don't know. Maybe I'll do some pull-ups today. I haven't done pull-ups in a long time. Just do a couple sets of pull-ups and see where I'm at. There's a good chance that'll be it though. Oh my god, that's it. Woo. That's it. Okay. So with only like 14% battery left, um, I'm not gonna say much. Gotta keep it kind of short and sweet here. But I feel like I've talked enough for this workout, anyways. At least the beginning I did. So let's do some. I'm probably gonna do all the front, the front double bicep, um, stuff like that. All the front shots from this mirror because it just looks better. The lighting does, and all the back shots over there. So let's get right into it. All right. You know what's fucked up? My shoulder today, for almost the whole workout, was feeling quite a bit better. Now, don't get me wrong, there was still some minor pain, and I felt it, and I was conscious of it, and trying to be safe and careful, while still pushing myself. But it felt way better than yesterday, and definitely Sunday. And then as I was posing just now, I guess it flared something up, or I moved the wrong way, and now it's hurting a little bit more. So that sucks. This is gonna be a lingering issue, I can tell, for several weeks. If I'm lucky, so here's the thing: tomorrow is leg day, so I'm not gonna put any strain on my shoulder hardly at all. I'll try to make everything um to where I don't have to put my arms up on a bar for squats, do leg press or hack squats. Because when I do hack squats, I put my hands right here. That just breaks better. But so tomorrow's leg day. That'll kind of give my shoulder a little bit of a break. And Thursday, I'm gonna come back in and do some chest. I'll have to be careful there. And then Friday, and this is the first week in a month that I'm actually gonna take 2 rest days in one week. I've been training 6 days a week.